The honourable member for Edmonton Calder, followed by card is taken this morning.
Thank you. Mr. Speaker, this morning we learned that the Ministry of Human Services decides whether or not to investigate the deaths of children in care without proper guidelines or oversight. Mr. Speaker, isn't it time that we stopped playing bureaucratic games with both reporting and investigating the deaths of children in care? To the Minister of Human Services, why have you failed to properly investigate the deaths of all children in care and protect vulnerable children from suffering the same fate in the future?
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Again, a death of a child in care is one too many. I can assure you that every critical incident or death is examined internally and externally, depending on the situation. Internally with respect to the statutory director, and of course externally with the good work of the Child and Youth Advocate, the Council of Quality Assurance, the Family Violence Death Review Committee, of course the Chief Medical Officer, and the Fertility Review Board, if necessary.
Supplemental.
Well, given with all of these layers of potential investigation, I wonder how come the job is still not being done properly. And given that delays in reporting children death in government care only serves to make a bad situation even worse. To the Minister again, how can you claim to be properly investigating the deaths of children in care when it isn't even clear that deaths were even properly reported months after they happened?
Honourable Minister of Human Services.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Again, every critical incident or death is examined internally and externally. I have to say the Implementation Oversight Committee, headed by Tim Richter, has done a lot of great work, that we have started and will continue. We are the leader. Alberta is a leader in public transparency and disclosure, and we will continue to do that.
Final supplemental.
Really, Mr. Speaker, given that you, Madam Minister, preside over such a confused and murky internal system of dealing with the deaths of children in care, and given that you have an independent office of the legislature, the child, youth and child advocates staring us all in the face who could do the job properly, to the Minister of Human Services again, why don't you reverse the cuts that you made to the Child and Youth Advocate, empower them to investigate the deaths of children in care, and put this matter to rest?
Honourable Minister.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. And working with the Child and Youth Advocate on a regular basis is very important to me. The work he does is absolutely critical, as I've mentioned previously. If there's a need to enhance and refresh what we're doing already, with respect to oversight and quality assurance, we will continue to that, and I will continue to support the Child and Youth Advocate with the good work that he does through my ministry.